Oh boys, do we have just tons to talk about. Yo, I am in the damn blender right now, but it's chill because I'm very mentally healthy and motherfucking him. So it's gonna be fine, I'm gonna come out on top, but that's just like what I wanna talk about today. I'm gonna get too hyped up and go on a tangent, that's not it. I need to cool down with a set because I'm getting too excited. So obviously this is gonna be kind of niche to my veteran community and the guys getting out, but pieces that I put together today was that all the things that you're pushing away right now or that seem weird or foreign to you, there has to come a point, right? And I say this out of love and because I get it, you have to remind yourself how just pusillanimous that is to run away from. Because think about it, the real world, all of this is just a confidence chamber. And you need to remain confident in your morals and values, your SOPs and standards, and go attack the new problem with your front foot forward and find the fuck out. That's what it is, dude. It's just a confidence chamber. And right now, love you, you're being a bitch. And you just need to stop because you're going to be fine, because you always are. You allow yourself to retreat back to a harder challenge, more masculine, manly challenge of just the solitude and the loneliness and the despair about it, because that's what's comfortable to you and you know it. Not because it's just not a challenge or you're oh, I don't deserve that one. No, dude, you do, and you're fine, and you know that, and you want it. You're allowing the fear of the unknown challenge to masquerade as like good guy, discipline. Oh, boom! Sorry, forgot that that's supposed to be heavy. When I first got out, I was conscious and aware to the fact that the things were gonna make me soft, that the things that were good about the civilian life or the things that did stress me out about the Marine Corps that I wasn't gonna have anymore, I thought, oh no, that's gonna make me soft, that's gonna make me not hardened to the suck, I guess. And subconsciously, what I didn't realize, I was horrified of that, which was totally baseless and not rooted within reality at all. Because think about it right now, I would bet my life right now, somebody watching this is feeling the exact same thing, and if that's you, think about it. What historical evidence do you have to point to you're gonna be a bitch if things get easy? Take a step back to realize how stupid that is. Every time life got easy, it got hard again. Like, don't worry about that, and you were fine. You're here, duh. It's literally just a confidence chamber, and you just need to know that it is that, and you're gonna be fine, because you're motherfucking him. Ooh. That's another reason I love the Smith machine, because you can go to failure on it. Oh my gosh, I'm seeing stars. The world is so much bigger than you think it is. And if you think that our Lord who created everything is so like confined to the point where you can't create a world where everything exists at the same time, you're completely wrong. I posted a video about all the foreigners here for the World Cup and how pumped I am to see them do American stuff for the first time and how I want to be a part of that. And for the most part, like positive responses, foreigners and Americans. But there's some people in there who, in the past, I would have viewed this as an attack on me rather than just a reflection of how they're really feeling, because they're coming in with hate as if it's so backed and whatever, disregarding hundreds of comments. Their barrier to entry to the real knowledge is so low, yet they are so shrouded in their own negativity that it is literally all they see, whether it is there or not. Both can exist at the same time. That's what I've been talking about. All this stuff about how you can literally just change how you think about a situation. It will literally change the entire situation. And once you get good at it, you'll start to do it subconsciously. And then you literally live in a whole new world, and it's literally only because you decided to, not because anything actually changed. Mic drop again. I live in the world where I motherfucking lift this. Boom, boom. Oh. Another point to the things that make you soft. The virtue isn't in your ability to master one specific realm of life. It's the range. It's, can you do all the soft shit, but then also still go and be Batman, you know? Part of why Batman's cool, and don't get me wrong, I understand the analogy's not perfect. He's also a very reclusive, but he has all of the things. He's a billionaire, soft kid, and then he grows up and goes on to be Batman, and he can do both and be both. That's what makes it cool. It's not just your like incessant need to be a lone wolf and be good at it. That's sick, dude. Everybody already knows you can do that. Not shocking, not cool. Oh, thought I was supposed to get more of a stretch. One thing I found that helps with like really getting like worked up about it, you know, is just remember, you are you, bro. You are you. You're not the shit that makes you angry, the bad shit that happened, the way you responded to stuff. You are you, bro. So it's like recently with me, right? My dog died. I have a letter from the vet saying that he got the sickness before I got it. So you can imagine that left me ripping angry at the dude who, I won't make any official claims, but gave it to him. At first, bro, I wanted to just go get my money. But you see, the thing is there already. If he did a shitty thing, he brought himself down here. Now the ball's in my court, and the decision is to stay up here or bring myself down. There's no way to bring him up for me to get the justice I want, you know? And then I was like, oh, I'll just go after him legally. I'll sue him for the money. Again, just because I knew he didn't have it, and I didn't want him to have it. I can afford it, thank God, and thank you guys. You guys are the reason I can. I realized I was like, I don't need to do that. Still, that's me being petty and being shitty, going below my moral values and who I want to be and who I am, because I'm attaching myself to something that happened to me, assuming that I have to ebb and flow with it. When in reality, not fucking true at all. I am me, bro. And I can just do me, regardless of whatever goes on. Holy smokes. I hate the machines that don't have pins for weight. What the fuck? I look like I want to be doing a farmer's carry across the whole damn gym floor. I don't. Casually grabs both plates at one time. Don't look, ladies. Holy smokes, I'm gonna rip my arms off. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but that black and white picture of Justin Gaethje doing the backflip off the cage in front of the White House. Goes hard as nails and like reinvigorated my soul as an American. Not that it needed it, but it did it anyways. I love shit like that, just ultra American. Like that's literally propaganda in real life. And everybody wants to go, oh, scripted. You're a fucking idiot. Hell no. There's literally nothing I can say to get you to understand properly how much I love that. I love America to my bones and my soul. And that was the most it could get. So I've just started adding like high rep dips at the end of my chest days. Is it necessarily the most optimal for muscle growth? Probably not. I'm not saying it should be a staple by any means, but you'll feel it for sure. Ultimately, that's what keeps you coming back, right? I mean, come on. I don't see it by any means as a detriment to add at the end of the workout, but the pump is crazy. On to the next. Yo, the reason I said earlier that I feel like I'm just in a total blender right now is because I feel like, and truthfully, with daily dying, I feel like that was the last snap to like understanding a whole lot that I needed to understand for a while and haven't been understanding. And I feel like I'm just like learning it all like right now. And so it's like, it's very weird that I still feel affected by all the things, but I like have the answers to and I know them now. And it's just like a blender, but the thing is, like I said before, I'm him, so I'm gonna be on top of it, I'm gonna be fine. So that's reassuring, and I think that feeling is gonna kind of take off, really diminishing the feeling of feeling like I'm in a blender. Big ups for the future, for sure. Since one of the things I feel like Daily taught me, right, was how to do things for myself. Because for so, like, just personally, I'm a workhorse and I'm a people pleaser. Like, I love doing things for other people. I'm pretty lackadaisical when it comes to doing things for myself because of my tolerance for like the lesser things, I guess. So I don't feel the need to do it and I won't do it, which leads to me living a lesser quality of life than I have the opportunity or the capability of living for no reason other than I'm okay with it. I was doing all these things for daily and I was like on top of it and I was in the zone, I was locked in, I loved it. And then when he died, it was like either I could be like, oh, shucks, and revert back and totally be a bitch about it, or I could just continue the stride that he already put me on and then continue to just do things, but now for me. Because fun fact, I also depend on me for survival, just the same way he did. I don't know why it took that, why I couldn't learn all this stuff sooner and not all at one time, but hey, we're here. That's another thing I've realized. For me personally, and I know a lot of you guys are probably the same way, I can have really good ideas, but I have to have them for it to really click, and I do view that as a character flaw. I identify that as a flaw. But you have to get good at like arguing with yourself, and arguing your point is another thing I've come to realize lately, is you'll get really good ideas really fast if you learn to just argue with yourself, because then you'll find out the real answer and you will have come up with it, so it'll mean more to you, which is a flaw. We got to work on that. But while it's a flaw, here's a tool, you know? I'm always afraid I'm gonna let these candles go and they're gonna circumcise me. Oh, you gotta back up quick. It's scary. I feel like I'm really starting to actually look like a bodybuilder. Like for so long, like, don't get me wrong, and none of you go, oh, it was me. Like, no, I realize I'm big, but there's a difference that I feel like a lot of people don't realize between social media or walking around big and like being a bodybuilder. Like, it's way different. Finally, I'm starting to look like, oh, that dude is actually a bodybuilder and not just a dude that's big, you know? Not only be able to be that, but like able to see it in myself and like be able to give myself my flowers, you know? So that's another big mental tip. Work on being able to give yourself your own flowers, and the rest of all of this gets a little bit easier. We're at the guts and grits section of the workout here now. Let's get it. Come on. Oh, I'm damn slippery on this thing. I'm scared. A really good thing to summarize kind of what I've been trying to say is a book I've been reading lately called The Gap and the Gain. Really, the book kind of shows how it works in athleticism and in sports and how it can affect your athletic performance. But really, it obviously applies to life as well. Like if you're living in the gap, all the things that you don't have, or you're living in the distance between where you are and what you want, then you're gonna not be noticing all the good things. Whereas if you live in the gain, you realize all the things that you have gotten, or you measure yourself where you are versus where you were, not where you want to be, because you're getting there, so there's no point, right? It's measure yourself from where you were to where you are now. Live in that gain and allow yourself to get your own flowers, and you'll be able to see that life is not bad. Life is not all the gap. Life can be all the gain if that's what you decide to focus your view on. So I guess that'd be the best way to summarize and kind of wrap up all that I've been trying to say here. And I really would like you guys to keep it in mind, because it is changing my life, and if you've made it this far in the video, it's probably because you need your life to be changed in a similar way. Oh, that felt like a structural pain and not healthy muscular. There is only one way to find out. Definitely structural. Oh, come on. These ones suck because I'm like actually f***ed up. I don't know how to describe it. It's like such a deep point of aching. Like it's not like a sting, it's not like a bruise. Just gotta push through it, I guess. Like my shoulders have to be the same size. If you remove the illusion of choice, things just become possible. I don't have a choice. My shoulders have to be the same size. And they're not gonna be the same small size. Hell no. Just do the damn thing. Whatever came to your mind when I said that, do it. Regardless of whatever perceived limitation or slight or obstacles in the way. You don't have a choice, just do it. Uh-oh, that's it. Joe's trying to get me with some aha. You didn't hit rear delts. I've gotten into a rhythm of hitting them on back. I kind of like it more, makes more sense to me. Flows in the rhythm a little bit more. So that's what I've been doing there, but other than that, let's get out of everybody's way. Let's walk and talk, shall we? Yo, with all this and everything I said and the vigor at which I said it and the passion, I don't want you guys to feel like I'm talking like down off some soapbox, even though I get a little soapboxy sometimes. Today's video specifically was literally just me talking to me. And if you've made it this far, I'm gonna assume you just happen to have related to it. I thought I was gonna have something to say after that, but I really don't. There's no and, y'all. I've pretty much said it all. And I'm really happy that you stuck along this far to hear it, because I meant it. And I really do genuinely actually care about you guys. And I hope that if any of that applies to you, you can apply it to you and it works. Peace. Oh yeah, because I'm the motherfucking sword holder, son. Don't forget it. Dolly Parton POV. I'm stoked. I'm a little bit pumped up. When I was a little kid, I was obsessed with learning how to pec balance. Who would have fucking thunk it? If you eat the amount of calories you're supposed to, your muscle bellies fill out. No, I always knew that. I just didn't want to fucking do it. But we're locked in now. We're holding the fucking sword. It's getting fucking real.